Welcome to Pull the Pin Already War Room Edition. I'm your host, Jim, and with me as usual is Mike. That was a horrible salute, Mike.
I know, it's
horrible salute.
I should have.
Like, you would be so removed right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a tag team war room here.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do this. So we know as usual, got a bunch of headlines that Mike picked out.
Oh, God.
And we're just going to go over. Nobody's had a chance to read any of the items in the headline. So we just going to go through them and give our opinion on what they sound like, whether they're legitimate or not. All of them did come from a source, so they are headlines. Just we know how the media is, so we're going to determine whether they're a legitimate story or just clickbait. All right?
All right.
We ready to start?
Let's do it.
All right. Right out the box. SCOTUS rules to keep Obamacare in place. You should be happy about this, Mike, right?
Yeah, because I don't have it, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Obamacare was only for, like, people of color.
Yeah, that's because white people said that.
So it was the cell phone thing. That was the that was
yeah.
right.
Yeah, he tried to get everybody an Obama phone.
Right, because those people can't afford phones or find the DMV. Right, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This right here doesn't surprise me at all. Not one bit. I knew it. Yeah, I said it years ago, and yeah, I knew it was gonna stay. Everybody was fighting against it. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people were fighting against it. But their claims were, what's the word? Without merit, so to speak. You know what I mean?
You don't use those talking point stuff. Their claims were what? They weren't weighted enough. They weren't legitimate.
What's a talking point? No
merit. They're without merit. That sounds like something a politician would say.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard a politician say that.
Exactly. So there you go, Mike for president. Woo!
Oh, boo! Just a family show. So, what do you think about it?
Well, one of the things I heard it was 5-2, right? There's 7 SCOTUS, 7. I don't know how many now. They're still not done packing the courts yet. Well, 2 of them, so it's 7-2, 9. I can't keep track of how many people are in the Supreme Court anymore. Anyways, there is 2 of them that voted against it, right? And I guess my question would be, is that just as is? Because I remember the mandate was removed that you had to pay. So is that without the mandate, or is that reinstating the mandate? Like, I don't know what that would mean, because maybe there's some good stuff to it, and I think that would be the case anyway. There's probably something good in Obamacare, and maybe this is just to please the people. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't have Obamacare, so I guess I got some sort of that because I used to TRICARE, right?
No, TRICARE has been around long before.
Yeah, but that's like the government's assistance. If they just stop paying me or paying for it, I'm done.
Yeah.
Then I got to go to witch doctor or something.
Yeah, you should do that anyway. Let's see how that works out for you.
Yeah, I did. Actually, I did see somebody, I don't know, have you ever heard of Reiki?
No.
Not Rafiki. Rafiki's like friend in Swahili. But Reiki, I guess it's some energy kind of thing. Well, I even encountered somebody who was trying to make my pain go away over the phone.
All right, next question. Next topic. I thought you were going somewhere totally different with that. Rafiki is the character in The Lion King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
the monkey in The Lion King, yeah.
Because you know I was in Africa, right? You know that, right?
Never knew that.
Yeah, I was in Kenya. Una
Never knew
takamini.
that. No, yeah, back at you.
Yeah. Anyways, Jumbo. All right, we'll move on to the next one.
All right.
Windows 11 has leaked. It's a bunch of BS.
Same with Windows 10, Windows 8. What was the one after Windows? It was one in between there. It wasn't
Vista?
Windows 9. Yes, that one. Yeah, there's always a bunch of BS when they come out. And then they have these, what do they call it? Patches or whatever. And they fix it. And still, they're going to be multi-millionaires from this. You know what I mean?
Well, at the end of the day, what does it matter? If it's great or it's crap, you got to take it.
Yeah.
In fact, if what's that? What would you do?
I don't know. You have, what is that? Firefox? You have
No, those are web browsers. This is an operating system.
Oh.
So you can have Linux. Like Linux would be an operating system, but then all the other programs wouldn't work unless they had all these updates. Because Linux is like an open source that people do. And then you've got like the Apple stuff.
Yeah, but what makes it a bunch of BS though?
Well, it's probably like the same thing like you just said. It's probably more of nothing, but we'll probably have to pay for it. Because I've had this argument. I've had this argument before, and actually, maybe I'll get your opinion on this. Because even Tim, that's been on the show, he's a computer guy. It'd be great to have an answer for that.
Tim.
But one of his workers, I was getting in the conversation with, like, I have so many computers I've bought over the years.
Right.
Right, and I can't take the operating system from one and move it to another one. Now, if there's a way to do that, I don't know. But I've been told that the operating system's tied to the motherboard. So if I change to a different computer, it doesn't work. So I've essentially paid for an operating system for a laptop. So we had this discussion where I felt like I shouldn't have to buy 30 different operating systems because I got 30 different computers. It's not like I'm using them all at one time. It'd be a different story if I had 30 computers, 30 people using it. But once a computer goes out the way, I should be able to transfer my operating system I already paid for to a new device.
Yeah,
but he
I've
said
had
that
it where you had we had computers that had Vista, and then it went up to Windows 10 or whatever.
Well, Windows 10, they did something unique, which was they actually pushed it out in the beginning as a free update. So because they knew Vista sucked, so they gave a free update when they came out with 10.
Okay, so you know this as fact. Windows 11, if you have Windows 10, you just can't put it on your computer.
I don't know that yet because obviously it just says it's leaked, so that means it's not even out yet.
Right.
So even
as
as
far
far
as
as
read up on it, I'm sorry.
No, well, even if it's a bunch of BS, like I don't know what they're matching again, but it seems like it's just more of nothingness. So it's an upgrade for nothing. It's like a patch that they're making a whole thing. I've had this problem because I've played NHL hockey on the Xbox, and EA Sports is the only one that makes the game. So what they do every year is they just come out with a better version because they change pixels.
Right.
They add gear to the thing that you can put on your player.
I remember the John Madden games.
Yeah. Like right, same thing. Yeah. So you're thinking you're getting this overhauled game, but all they're doing is taking the code from last year, changing a couple colors, or adding a couple pixels.
Right. Okay.
So you're kind of getting ripped off for another $60, $70. And I think that's what this guy's trying to say here, whoever wrote this, is that it's just more of nothing.
Yeah, that's what makes it a bunch of BS. So it's not even a new operating system. It's just
it could be another patch, like you said, right?
Right.
But ultimately, people might have to pay for that upgrade.
Yeah.
We are really in a war room tonight, huh?
Yeah, man.
That's our studio audience. For those of you who can hear all that, that's they're cheering us on.
They're watching it live, and
Yeah. Somebody forgot to put up the applause sign though. Our Q man is gone. He went to
as we talk.
Yes, definitely. So we will continue our conversation with in between jokes and loud noise. All right, next one. Portland police. Excuse me. Portland police riot squad resigns following indictment of officer.
Okay. Now that right there, clickbait, not true. True, but not true. What do you get from that? Do you know about this? Did you read up on it?
No, I didn't. And I mean, like I said, always when I see these headlines, I start with breaking down what each pieces mean.
Now,
like what's a riot squad?
Well, it's like you could say not SWAT, but.
Well, I mean, I know what a SWAT team is, right?
Yeah, it's like MPs. We had the civil disturbance.
Right, but what I understood was we were all riot squad.
Yeah.
So we all had a part in a riot because you need all the police officers.
Right.
So that's why I said I don't know what a riot squad is. Does it mean the whole department?
Up there with the shields and everything, form the line.
Is it 3 people, 5 people, 105 people?
No, it was a lot. But when you see Portland Police Riot Squad resigns, what do you get from that? It makes you think that they all quit.
No, they probably resigned from the riot squad, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. So that's why that's when I read it, I was like, man, they okay. Portland they should have said they resigned from the riot squad.
Yeah, which is kind of, I mean, I guess it's not really that far-fetched. Guys can do that without all the riots.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, I don't want to be standing front line, people throwing poop and stuff at me. Yeah, no, I don't want that.
Then they're going to blame me for it. Yeah.
Because I don't know about you, but when was the last time you saw a riot squad as a promotion? Like, oh, I got to join the riot squad. I got to join the riot squad.
No.
Hell no. You're sitting in that hot gear, getting stuff thrown at you, and all you get to do is stand there.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't resign from that?
Yeah. I'm surprised they had the option to.
Right? Maybe that's the thing we're missing here.
Yeah, so,
resigns, didn't show up. I don't know.
Slow to respond.
Well, maybe resigned in mind.
Yeah.
Their thoughts. They were. Yeah. No, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Like I said, I'm surprised they were able to do that.
Yeah. Like I said, like I think you mentioned one of the previous war rooms is this is fun because some of the stuff we do know, we read or seen a little snippets, but some of the stuff it intrigues you. Like, what are they really talking about?
Right.
So. Yeah. And I'm not really concerned about this because Portland Police Riot Squad. I mean, what's going on in Portland? It wouldn't surprise me if it was real. If the entire police force quit in Portland, because I did see something about them having to move out of one of their headquarters again because they kept getting overrun. So, and like, that's not even in the news, which is weird. Like, well, obviously it was somewhere because I saw it.
Right.
But it's not like headline news that, police squad,
Yeah, they don't want to promote that because then other cities will try to follow suit.
Right. But other cities might not have a riot squad. Might be a riot team. It might be a riot department.
Special reaction team.
Right.
Special weapons and tactics team.
Yeah, there's probably other things that, So, all right, we beat this resignation. We're going to resign that topic or that headline. All right, move to the next one here. Hi. I think the fan base came to visit.
That's my mama.
Hello.
You need something, mama?
No, I just to John.
Oh, okay. Jim. That's Jim. Yeah, we
Peace out, Jim.
I didn't even see it behind me when you start waving, man.
Everybody wants to be a celebrity. So the Federal Reserve is slowly starting to admit it has an inflation problem.
Wow. What do you think about that, Jim?
I'll speak, so I'll let you take a minute for yourself. But so first of all, it's not surprising because we all know there is an inflation problem. So we just have to say, why are they slowly admitting it? Like, what's the angle here? Like, we all know it.
Right.
So is this the tactic they use with a piecemeal? So it isn't like a big problem. It's just looks like little problems.
Maybe they're trying to still find excuses or justifications or, cover up. You know what I mean? They're still trying to find.
Sure, but wouldn't
other reasons or whatever.
Wouldn't this directly affect the Biden spending plans? Like all the trillions of dollars? So, I mean, why would people be voting for this, or if they could see there's an inflation problem already? Like, why would you start saying, we need 30 trillion, helping the minority frogs or something? You know what I mean? Like, why would you spend that money if you know there's an inflation problem?
Minority frogs?
I don't know. There's got to be minority frogs. There's red frogs, blue frogs. There's got to be something that's
never seen a red one.
Red? You've never seen a red frog?
They're the minority.
Yeah, they're the minority. Yeah, that's it.
Much, yeah.
But we got to help them. We got to help them because they obviously can't catch as many flies as the other frogs.
And plus, they're on the verge of being extinct.
Right. Because the other frogs are killing them slowly by stealing their food. All right, but seriously, though, we already know there's an inflation problem. There's also a spending problem. So why are they slowly admitting to it?
I don't know about that one.
And the Federal Reserve is not government, isn't it? I thought that was outside the government.
Yeah, outside.
Yeah, they're just puppeted by the government, or vice versa. Or the government's puppeted by the Federal Reserve. Maybe the Federal Reserve controls the government.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Another thing you want to look at. But the next one we got.
Oh, God.
Next one we got.
I don't like it when you're in a rush to get to one. Go ahead.
What do you mean? What?
No, nothing. Go ahead. Just go ahead.
What? I mean,
I chose these anyway, so go ahead. I know what's coming.
Right. I don't know what you're.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
We can take a break for another visit from the James family.
Oh, I thought you.
No. All right. So let's go to the next one anyway. North Korea might have up to 50 nuclear weapons.
I'd be surprised.
Yeah. Well, they might also have some underground ice cream salespeople.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When I say I'd be surprised if that's all they had.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course, but let's be real. Like, even when you see a headline, might have up to 50 new. Like, what does it really mean?
Yeah.
Like you just said, you figured it was more.
Yeah.
So I can't tell if that's supposed to be, might have. First of all, we don't even know.
Yeah, but if you say might, do you know they have over 40?
Right. That's what I'm saying. So they might have 200, but now we think they might have only 50.
Yeah.
But I guess they would have put only 50 if they were referencing higher. So maybe they're under the assumption we think there is none.
Right. Because we've been trying to stop them from having it.
Right. So North Korea doesn't have any nuclear weapons because they couldn't buy them or find the ones we keep losing.
Right. I don't like that. They might have up to 50. That means they have 20. Why don't you come out with a number? Because they're not supposed to have any.
Right.
So once they get one, hey.
So let's be real here. Even if you took out up to 50, took it out of the equation, North Korea might have nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
Isn't it a problem?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But then what are we talking about? Like nuclear handguns? Like what are we talking about?
God, here we go. Well,
nuclear spitballs? Like what are we talking about?
Well, I would say find out how many they have and report that.
Well, I guess that's the problem why they have to say might, because they don't even know how many.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I would like to know how you came up with the number 50.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they ordered 50 nuclear stickers from China.
Oh, they said, hey, they had the capability to do so from this time to this time, and it takes this amount of time to develop one. So 1, 2, 3. Oh,
right.
They might have up to 50.
Yeah, no, it had to be somebody in China working in the packing department, and
True.
North Korea ordered like warning stickers. This is a nuclear weapon, and they had to, took 50 orders, so they figured.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it was. They said, oh, it must have 50. They might have 50 because they had ordered 50 stickers. Because they label it, right?
Yeah.
Or this end up, maybe? I don't know. All right, we can move to the next one. This way toward enemy. You laugh about that, right? But didn't the Claymores have that?
They had it, yeah.
Yeah.
They had that.
And there has a reason they put that on there.
Exactly.
Yeah, because not everybody's bright. Yeah. So, speaking of not everybody being bright, this one will definitely move right into that category. For years, U.S. Army hid downplayed extent of firearms loss.
No comment.
That is not surprising, though. Not at all. Hid it? I don't know. I don't know when and where it gets reported, so I don't know if it was hidden or nobody just was interested.
Nah, they hid it.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? They haven't found yours yet? They're still out in the woods looking for your weapon, right?
Yeah, well,
because your ass fell asleep while on fire guard.
Yeah.
And somebody snatched it.
Yeah, and I have know of cases personally where the case just went away. And what gets me is, and this.
Wait, can you clarify? Is that case as in investigation or case of weapons?
Well, some will say both.
Okay.
Yeah. Some will say both. And, man. I mean, come on, man.
Oh.
Come on. We're out in the field. Somebody loses a weapon. What happens?
Nobody loses a weapon.
Yeah. We get shut down.
if there is a weapon that supposedly allegedly comes up missing, they shut everything down. We all do a search and police call or whatever.
No one goes home. No one passes go or anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So when you have cases of a cache, as they say, a cache full of weapons goes missing, and it's like, are you serious? What happened to the truck?
Right. They're not missing because they find them in Afghanistan and Mexico and all those places.
Yeah. So, yeah,
so really not missing.
It's some higher tier handling that or dealing with that, responsible for that. That's what I truly believe.
Right.
Yeah.
Wonder who he is.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Oh, yeah. Well, according to you, that would be Hunter Biden.
Oh, Hunter doesn't know anything. He's too busy high at snorting coke and laying with prostitutes.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, he's not.
I thought that was, what's his name?
That's probably how the weapons got lost.
No, what's his name? Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani. Yeah.
Oh, when he pulled his pants down and that got him on for that reporter. But who wouldn't? Well, come on, dude. Like, be real. Like, is that really news? Like, name me a guy that wouldn't get caught up in that.
You didn't see it on the news, though. He had it in a movie.
But they filmed him in the movie. Borat set him up, or whatever that retarded dude's name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he set him up, put it in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but it wasn't news. It wasn't anything. They just illegally filmed it.
That's
but
what I'm saying. Is that really news? It's like, hey.
Well, they took it from the movie to make it like it's some big news, and I'm sitting here thinking, like, if that was me, dude, you would have caught me with my drawers down. Like, I mean, if this lady wanted, like, come on, that's not news.
Yeah, but if that was you wouldn't be admitting to it, though.
No, I would, because some people might be like,
not in that position. No, you wouldn't.
Oh, you mean as in Giuliani?
Yes.
Oh, if I knew I was in the, if I was new in the
I'm
movie,
not talking about the average vet, dude. Nah.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe, but see, I don't know. I think that's the problem with these politicians, even celebrities in general. I think they somehow they start to believe they're above things. Like, it couldn't happen to me. It couldn't happen to me. You know what I mean? Like, why would you even be in that position? Why would you do that as a celebrity or high-profile individual? You know, like, only the Clintons can get away with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You don't have the rights. You know what I mean?
Right. So, only the Clintons.
Only the Clintons can get away with that.
Only corrupt politicians ever, right?
Well, no, because most of the other corrupt politicians get tattletale on another corrupt politician. But the Clintons have the final say because they can pull a switch. You know, they got the little, they got the little switch or something they pull, and some dude pops out with these machine guns. I don't know how it works, but anyways, so it doesn't happen there.
Okay.
All right, you ready for the next one?
No, but go ahead.
F-22 fighters deployed. What is the Russian Navy doing off the coast of Hawaii?
Wow.
Mm-hmm. No answer?
No.
You have no idea what they're doing?
No. I have no idea. I haven't even read up on that one.
Well, what do you think they could be doing? Or does it even matter? Because, like, what? China's doing stuff. North Korea's doing... Like, everyone's doing something.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like I said, you know, we've talked about this before. I don't know if this is hype and all that stuff to get, you know, Navy stuff built or this, that. I mean, we don't know what the angle and all this crap is half the time anyway. So maybe we need to worry about what's going on. Maybe we need to. Yeah, some more.
Go ahead.
Some more James family introductions.
Come here. No, get up. Stand up. I want you to say hi to him. You don't want him to see you?
I already saw him walking behind you.
He saw you already. When you walked by, he saw you. Come on. This is Jim. Come on, it's a good friend. Come on, stand up.
Who is that?
Oh, it's my son, Elijah.
How is he?
6.
6?
Yep. Come on.
Look, the one-eyed dog can get on camera. Your 6-year-old son can get on camera.
Yeah, come on, dude. Come on. There you go.
Oh, I see it. There you go. Oh, look at that.
He can hear you. Okay. All right, get out of here. You bother me. Okay, go ahead. Go.
So there go your son flying through like a F-22.
Yeah. Too bad. Yeah, it's just on the coast of Texas somewhere, not Hawaii.
Right. Got it. No threat though either, right?
No threat. No
and
threat.
you might want to tell him his stealth mode stinks.
Yeah. Just a training exercise.
Right.
Training exercise.
Oh, so he didn't want to be in stealth. He wanted us to see him.
Yeah.
Got it.
You know, just trying to poke the bear there.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, I don't know what Russia's doing, but let's. I mean, I didn't put anything about the G7 because I didn't really find it fascinating. But obviously, there's a lot to laugh about. But what's the deal? You think with the whole Putin thing right now? You think that's part of this stuff because of the G7 and then the Putin meeting with?
Yeah, I could see a connection there, especially if it was something that they might have disagreed with inside their infamous meeting.
Right. Well, I don't know if this happened before or after their personal meeting, which they didn't do it public, which was weird. But I don't know if it was happened after because I was thinking even if it was before, it could have been like the red herring. Like, hey, look over here. That's what we have to talk about. We're not going to talk about the other stuff you want to talk about.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you almost create something to talk about.
Yep.
So that the meeting is about that. Well, what are your people doing over there? That's something you could explain, right? Because you put it over there. And that keeps you from talking about something that you don't want to talk about.
Yeah, I can see
that. So that could be an angle too.
Yeah. Do you think his meeting with Putin should have been televised?
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely, yeah. I don't know if you've seen Putin answering questions with the reporters. Did you see that video?
No.
Oh, man, he nailed it. Like, because this news reporter was asking him about the killing of his enemies and stuff like that, the imprisonment and all of that of his opposition, his political enemies. Mm-hmm. Which obviously is extreme, right? That they're killing whatever, but that's an accusation, right?
Right.
But Putin turned around and said something about the January 6th, like you had people there as a political opposition, and what are you doing to them? Like, what are you doing to them? So who are you talking to?
Right.
And I think that was a huge slap in the face, which made sense because if they were handling this erection on January 6th the right way with it as a criminal angle and stop hunting people down for taking selfies, maybe even mailing them a ticket in the mail if it's a misdemeanor offense or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. If they handled it less politically, then you wouldn't give people like Putin freedom to be able to throw that back in our face. And it is kind of embarrassing next time we go in and say, hey, you're being mean. And they could turn around and say, well, what are you doing? You know what I mean? It makes it hard. It makes it hard to criticize another country when we're doing kind of the same stuff. Yeah.
How can we criticize another country? Depending on the country, I guess.
Sure.
When you have members of your own country criticizing you.
Well, but that could be easily dismissed as just political banter, and you know what I mean. That's like two siblings fighting. You know what I mean? Two siblings are going to fight anyway, and they know each other, and they know all about each other, so they're going to push buttons whether it's true or not. You know what I mean? So inside fighting's one thing, but when you're talking about, looking outside your door, and you're pointing at the neighbor, and the neighbor says, "Hey, look at your backyard. You ain't cut your grass either." You know what I mean? If your neighbor says your kids are always fighting with each other, well, duh. Unless you're accusing the neighbor of his kids fighting with each other.
Right.
But yeah, it's like, they can say we've got corrupt politicians, yeah. But it's hard to say exactly what unless we as a country give them something. That's just my view on it.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I can see your point on that. Yeah. Ooh. But, I disagree. Yeah, I mean, I just don't like it when people throw stones, man, or, talk about someone in another country, like Putin or whatever. It's like, dude, we have our own issues. Shut the hell up.
Right.
You know
I
what I mean?
agree.
Yeah.
I agree, and I think that's why if a president were to say, like take China, for example, how they get the Uyghurs and all that, and, they're civil rights violations. If you want to bring it up with all the countries and say, hey, let's look into this, it's something wrong, then you better take it if they say, hey, let's look into America if there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Right. Or if you want to look at the angle of some country doing something to you and you want to address it with them, but once again, same thing. If they say, hey, well, you're doing this, you know what I mean? Like the biggest reminder of that was like the Israel thing when we had even Americans, which is stupid. I don't know these politicians. I don't get these people. They were making a big stink that the Israels were shooting, missiles into civilians and, like they just completely, what they call it, started the story in the middle. Mm-hmm. Like they're trying to say Israel's being inhumane by shooting, into like citizens of what am I talking about? The
Pakistan?
Palestinians.
Oh, Palestinians.
Yeah, and then they're like, well, they just shot us. Like, what are you talking about? And then if they weren't hiding in civilian places shooting missiles at us,
right?
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So that's what I kind of look at. That's to me is like the same thing. So you shouldn't be throwing stones if.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
agree 100%.
So yeah, I think you're just stalling because you don't want to get to the last question.
Pretty much. But before we get to the last one, what's an F-22?
It's a plane.
It is?
Isn't it?
Yeah, there's a difference between
fighter jet.
Plane. Oh, it's a fighter jet, not a plane.
Yeah. Yeah, well, no, not a plane. Well, to me, they're all planes. I don't know if you remember this too, because even when the Army, remember they gave you the little cards to identify the enemy?
Yeah.
Dude, I couldn't get not one of them.
I
was like, none of them.
That. Never. No.
I was amazed if I could tell the difference between a Huey and a Chinook. I was like, oh, the Chinook's got two blades, right?
That's it. That's the only reason why I knew that one. That's it. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and then a Huey and Apaches.
In real life, I could spot them out.
Oh, you probably seen them a lot?
Yeah. Some things that we do.
Yeah. Classified.
No, it's not classified. Oh. You want to talk about it? That way we don't have to do the last one?
No, we're going to do the last one. You can still talk about it if you want, but we're going to do the last one.
Go ahead. Let's get to the last one.
You want to get to the last one? All right.
But we're going to anyway. Let's go.
And our last headline of the day.
That Jim chose.
Sperm count not harmed by COVID-19 vaccine study says. Bam.
Wow. 1 year study.
Well, my first question is, did you do the count prior and then after? Is that how you did the study? Like, did people just volunteer?
If it was a study, they should have, yeah.
So people just volunteered and said, okay, I'm going to give you the sperm count now, then you're going to give me the vaccine, and I'm going to give you another one. And how soon after the vaccine did you do the study? So I'd still like to know.
Yeah, same here. I want to see that study.
Well, no, I really don't want to see the study. I don't really care about the study.
I wanted the documents, and how they gathered the data there.
Participate in the study? Is that what you really meant?
No.
Yeah. No, you want to be the one holding the vial.
Oh, gosh.
But I don't know. What is it you really wanted to see, Mike? I don't know.
The end of the show.
Well, speaking of sperm count, we're going to count down to the end of this show. All right. I'm going to pull the pin on it then, sure. So that's it for the War Room edition. Thank you guys for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you get involved. I hope you go to the website, pullthepinready.com, and go down to the bottom, click Get on the Show if you're a veteran especially, or if you help out veterans. We'd love to have you on. And until then, Godspeed.
Hey, and pull the pin.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.